Ay, 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 ay.
Ryan, come here, little one. I'm your little son.
I will warn you now, this goes on for an extended duration of time. It is actually dog shit.
That's alright, that's alright.
White columns and walls of the purest slate, each marbled effect coinciding with the next. A long row of stairs stretching into the second realm with a hearth adjacent, bright with an amber light. A hue of green eased through each glass pane.
The Godfather's done has spoken. He has spoken. You must be banished.
Don't mess with my flow.
The man's hungry.
Hey, go.
A hue of bright green eases through thick glass panes, and wind howls and rocks the trees. No place is better than this. There are no inspirations to draw upon, only the dream that replays in your mind on an infinite cycle. Chapter 2. Much of the waters of life are tainted, nowhere more so in my mind. There festers an unquenchable desire, one that feeds on all emotion to continue to realize itself. Did you make it?
What do you do?
He threw an alley. I thought he got it in.
You threw it out.
I missed the shot. Dude, I thought you made it. Sorry, it was almost a
Back.
You see the
Bring
one?
it back, mate. Bring it back.
It sits and waits for any morsel of acknowledgement, begging to be recognized, and like it's and like its cousin greed, it consumes oneself. Despite it all, however, I love him. He who drives passions beyond belief. He who, if there were the chance, I'd not have one to slay. Instead, I feed him every meal he desires and make him bloat with gluttony.
By shipping.
While sipping to my demons. While drunk on his lust, I shall plunge a knife into his back until he slips and squeals, and eventually he is silenced.
Kill a black man.
No! In the event of my victory, I shall sleep once more, and in the wake of morn, the twisted one shall rise once more. Can you not? Chapter 3.
How many chapters of this shit?
How many chapters you got?
6, 7.
Oh my god.
There's 7 more with 1 epilogue.
For fuck's sake. 7 more? 7?
That's it, I'm done.
That's how much I wrote!
Boys, we must leave.
2 hours of solo, this is what happens.
My fucking phone's gonna die in a second.
In every way imaginable, the human is flawed. If God were real, he'd be the cruelest father of all. In man's current state, he is lost. His innate desire to dominate, to subjugate, and to exterminate has been oppressed, suppressed, and repressed. And so arrives a new beast, one of absent reason, but plentiful in its hatred. Blood begets blood, but in this foreshadows the end. In efforts to fix itself, it destroyed humanity, and soon enough, the very thing it fought to destroy will be entirely opposed. I can't even read that shit. My handwriting's ass. What does that say? Of course. Sheep will eat sheep while the shepherd remains shunned, and the wolf shall have a great feast. Nature's natural order shall be mistaken, and no more shall unity be possible. The unwilling are fallen. You gotta give me a second.
Is this like the Bible for the boys?
Yes.
Yeah. It's Bible for men, actually.
For the men.
For men.
For the men.
Pray God is cruel no more. Chapter 4. Excuse me.
Alright, we're back. Alright, action.
Back. Chapter 4. Cynicism, mistaken for realism, and grief mistaken. Chapter 4. Cynicism, mistaken for realism, and grief mistaken for sorrow. On this very train, where is the end? Hell, where is the next stop? Is there such a thing? Must the journey perpetuate itself as each carriage grows heavier? Or will the caboose cut loose dead weight? Will it be, then, that the locomotive surges forward? Perhaps not. Is the driver so cruel as to relieve his passengers of this endless journey?
Come on. What the fuck did he say? What did he say? What did you say?
What are you doing, man?
What kind of Bible is this?
Oi, okay.
This ain't this kind of Bible, man.
Is the
Continue.
passenger so cruel to cling to their seat so desperately?
Oh damn, that's fucking
Is the journey so cruel to extend its longevity? Does contentment merely hasten the trip or slow it?
Welcome, brother.
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5. Alright, we're halfway through.
You were part of the boys.
This is where I got stale. I was losing ideas.
This is where we should cut?
No.
Oh, no.
Never.
Never cut, man. Never cut.
When do the gears cease turning? Obviously when the oil runs out. Oh, when the switch is flipped. Shit, that's why I said obviously, dickhead. However, though difficult, a cog may be removed and the rest may continue. What does this prove? That the machine should keep going because it can, or that its loss gives it purpose? Does the loss redeem when it doesn't sacrifice? Is redemption so simple? Chapter 6.
Who's tightening it for you?
Dude, chill out.
Oh, shit!
When you copy off one, it is plagiarism.
Yeah, he has a
When you
vision.
copy off more than one,
Sorting a dish.
it is research.
Say it again.
I repeat. When you copy off one, it is plagiarism, and when you copy off more than one, it is research.
That is.
Bro, this is a fucking quote.
Why must I believe that such a process is so important? Why isn't it that the means to make art isn't an art itself? So restrictive yet so artificial. What purpose does it all serve when it is so shunned? At what point?
Don't accidentally fucking. Are you enjoying your rice, man?
Yeah.
This is chilling. This is vital. At what point must the means justify their ends? Is the universe so cruel as to allow such a thing? Chapter 6. What have I learned about myself? That I already know what I want most, or that greed is the poorest motivation? The truth is that there is always more to see beyond the flashy red curtains. Determination makes every choice and chest rise and fall, and makes every heart thump with purpose. Life is to live one step at a time, not in strides.
Right! Sorry, he was being very distracting.
But that's not to say that footpaths shouldn't be a blur. Savor every contact, in the seat of your foot to the jagged and spontaneous ground you walk. Not all have shoes, but why bother having them, only to shorten the length of the field?
Oh my god. This isn't that kind of Bible, man.
I don't know what you do in Singapore, but this is epilogue, dude.
Epilogue, oh, finally here.
No, West Epilogue supposed to be at the start.
No.
It's a prologue.
That's
That was a prologue!
He's not a true brother.
Brother.
Nigga.
Alright, go on.
You can't take that.
Silence, please. My pubes are brown. My pubes are brown. I want to bust a nut. And I'm on a rock, hurtling through space at God knows how fast. I don't want help. I want the furthest thing from P.S. Patty is a hipster, and I'm not intoxicated, I'm just high. The end.
Hey! Is that it?